Hello there, Hugh here. Welcome back to my bench once again. In this tutorial I'm going to tie you up a different woolly bugger pattern. It's one that I use for smallmouth. I've had a lot of success on smallies, if you can keep the pickerel away of course, and also I've caught a few trout on it. So this color variation, the smallies seemed to like it, so I figured I'd give this one a tie up for you. So we'll get this hook out of the vise, fresh one in, and get started here. For the hook, it's a 9672 size 8. We'll get him in the vise here. And I already have my gold bead on right here, so next thing we'll do is take some 0.15 wire and we're going to put lots of wraps on this guy. You want to keep him down good. Probably close to 20 or more wraps, so we'll just wrap that on first. Sometimes I don't even count the wraps. If it looks good, then I'll just snip it up. About around 20-25 wraps. So this is quite a fine lead wire here, so there we go. Now we'll bunch those wraps together here, just like so. Okay. Now, before I put that up into the bead, I want to gotta check my focus here. It doesn't seem like it's. Just give me a sec here. Okay. There we go. Okay. Next, we'll take a little drop of super glue, and then I'm going to put a little right on the shank before I slide that up in the bead. I'll just put that in there for you, and she'll be rock solid. So now we'll slide that up into the bead, just like so. There we go. Next, we're going to use UTC 70 denier and olive. So we're going to start that right behind our lead wraps here. Then wrap forward over lead and then back. Do that a couple times, secure it down good. Now we're going to move our thread back to about the hook point for now. Touching wraps. Okay, I'm going to snip off that excess tag. Now for the tail, it's an medium olive marabou for the tail. I always like to wet that down, it's much easier to work with. And we're going to measure our tail up about hook shank length, so we'll measure that up, bring it back, and we'll tie that guy down. Use a pinch loop, just come in, snug down, and wrap back to right about above the barbs where we want our thread to stop. Like one more wrap right there is good. Now we'll snip off the excess till it comes up to right about behind the lead here, and we're going to wrap that all down good. Nice snug wraps here, just like so. Wrap that in good. Okay, then come back to behind your lead. Okay, next we're going to tie in our fine gold wire for our ribbing. So we'll take our gold wire, place it on the side here, and wrap back to right in front of your tail, and then stop there. Then come back, several snug wraps. Whoops, wait now. Back up here a little, I'm forgetting something. Sorry about that. Getting ahead of myself here. Okay, I want to add a little flash to this guy. What I have is 2 strands of olive crystal flash, and we're going to take that, tie that in. So we're just going to fold that on our thread, bring that up. Okay, just like so, then back down. Then we're going to wrap it back towards our tail. And we want to keep 2 on each side this time, so we'll just work that back so we got 2 on each side of our tail here, 2 strands, just like so. Now we'll wrap back to the lead and tie in our rib. So snip that off, length of the tail. So next we're going to wrap in our gold wire right behind the lead once again and wrap back to in front of the tail. just like so, and wrap for it. Bind that down good with several snug wraps. Next comes our body material, which is a little bit of different material. It's called Blaze Crystal Chenille, and it's in like an olive brown color. So I'm going to tie that in right behind the lead here. Wrap back once again to in front of our tail. And we want to bind that down with lots of good snug wraps here. And work your thread up to right behind the bead. Just like so. Now at this point I'm going to throw in a 1/2 hitch, because I'm going to use my rotary function here. Throw in a couple 1/2 hitches. Just like so. There we go. Okay, now I'm going to bring in my bobbin cradle here, rest my thread on it, and I'm going to take a little bit of cement and go over that before I wrap the body down, just for durability, just like so. Now, I'm going to grab my Blaze Chenille here, and we're going to wrap this body up, just like so here. Okay, and you want to keep your wraps nice and close to one another, good and snug all the way up. Start right in front of the tail. Just keep those wraps one right in front of the other, good and tight. Work our way up here, just gradually. Keep working up as you go here. One wrap right in front of the other till we get to our tie-off point. Just keep wrapping that up, work up over the lead here. Just keep going. We're almost off to where we want to tie off. Right there is good. Okay, I'm going to move my bobbin cradle out of the way here. We're going to come up behind our chenille, make a wrap, go in front, make a couple wraps, behind, front, couple wraps. We'll get that locked in, we'll snip off our excess. Just like so. Okay, make a couple more wraps. Throw in a 1/2 hitch here. Okay, snug that down. Okay, next is our hackle, and I chose a reddish brown hackle. It goes good with that brownish olive Blaze Chenille. It's a good combination. So we'll tie that in here at the front. Tie it so we're concave, side facing back. We'll tie that down good. Now next, we're going to take our hackle here and start wrapping back. Make one wrap right here at the front, just like so. Okay, then I'm going to take my hackle pliers, grab on the end of this guy here, and we're going to start making our wraps back. Now I want to keep those evenly spaced, and you can see by when you wrap in concave how it flows back, makes a nice hackle on your woolly buggers. And we're going to keep working our way back here. Looks like we got about one more wrap, so we're going to bring that up. We're going to grab our gold wire. We're going to bind that down. Release our hackle pliers. Now we're going to work our rib all the way up to the front of the behind the bead. Just wiggle the wire as you go. We'll trap down less hackle fibers. Just wrap that rib up all the way to the bead as we go here. Just like so. One more wrap, and then we're going to bring it up and tie that off. Okay, there's our wire, a couple wraps. Then we're going to take that, bend it back, wrap back on the wire to lock it in good. And then we're just going to helicopter that off. Just like so. Okay, I'm going to reach in and snip off that hackle stem from where we tied in our hackle. Just got to get a hold of him here. There he is. Okay, we got that out of there. There we go. before I whip finish, I'm going to take a little dubbing brush here, a little piece of Velcro, and I just want to, first I want to snip off that tip of her hackleback here, get that out of the way. There we go. Now we're just going to brush this guy out here. See if we can get any of them fibers that were trapped down by the tinsel. Wrap that back. Okay, there we go. It's a done deal. So we'll do a 4 to 5 turn whip finish here on the front. Okay, we'll come into our whip finish. Okay, there we go. Just tie that off. Come in, snip or cut your thread off. Like so. And there's another olive brown BioBlaze woolly bugger in olive. And like I say, I had the smallies really like this color combination, so if you do any smallmouth fishing, give this guy a tie and try him next season when you're out after smallies. So I'll just put a little coat of head cement on the head. Just work that around, let it soak in behind the bead. Just like so, there we go. Okay, so once again I want to thank you very much for watching my videos, and I hope you liked this tutorial. And if you'd like to subscribe, go ahead and hit the subscribe button, and you'll be able to see all more videos that I have coming in the future. And also throw in a like if you like this, just hit like if you liked it. And from the Hughes Fly Shop, I'm gonna sign out again, and I want to thank you once again very much for watching. So until next time, so long folks.